Okay, welcome to your flip video for SARE practice. We're going to start with, make sure you have your notes there in front of you. And we're going to go over the reasons for using SARE. First of all, the verb SARE means to be. We use SARE when we want to describe things like the time or date, like today is Thursday, just like in English. The origin, where things are from or to whom they belong. Professions or jobs, also known as jobs. Personality traits, like he is funny, they are kind, I am honest. Okay, those are your to be verbs, right, in English. And also for physical traits, short, good looking, blonde. You can probably think of many more. Go ahead and fill in your notes as we go along. If you need to pause the video, please do so. We're going to talk a little bit about the conjugations of the verb SARE. Why do we conjugate the verb SARE? Well, we need to conjugate it so that we can use it for different people or different subjects. Okay? When we conjugate the verb SARE, we have to pay attention to who's doing the action, who is the subject. Okay? So our conjugations are going to look like the following. So it's yo soy, I am. Tú eres, you are, that's familiar, right? When we're talking with a friend or a family member or someone we're very familiar with. And then the next three get es. Él, ella, usted es. Él es, ella es, usted es. He is, she is, and then you are for formal use when you're speaking to someone that you want to give a little bit more respect to, maybe someone with authority, someone you have never met before, an older adult. And then we're going to go over to the plural conjugations. So we've got nosotros y nosotras somos, we are. Remember the as is used for when it's only females in the group. Vosotros y vosotras sois, you all are. Again, this is familiar, and this tense is not used very often. Spain, mostly. Most of the parts of Spain use the vosotros form, and some small parts in South America, but not very frequently. So the next one is the ellos, ellas, y ustedes. That's son. Ellos son, ellas son, ustedes son. They are, when you're talking about boys or boys and girls. Ellas son, they are, when you're talking about girls only. And ustedes son, you all are, when you're talking about formal, a little bit more, again, just like with the usted, you're doing this for ustedes. Now, the ustedes son is what you would use instead of vosotros if you were anywhere except for Spain. Make sure you're filling those in, the conjugations and the English meanings. So let's take a look at part B now. We're going to choose the correct conjugation of SARE for each of the subjects. So number one, the subject is Marta. Go ahead and underline Marta because she's your subject. So if you look at your chart, that is ella. So it would be Marta. What are you going to put down for an answer? Should be es. Marta es simpática. Number two, that, by the way, number one means Marta is kind or nice. Número dos, number two, Raúl y yo, Raúl and I. So which conjugation would that get? Which of those 6 conjugations would you end up using? It would be like we, correct? So it's going to be nosotros, or Raúl y yo, somos graciosos. Raúl and I are funny. Okay, number 3. El profesor Piedra. So what is this? What subject pronoun could you substitute for el profesor Piedra? It's a singular male, so it would be el, right? And it would be el es. So it would be el profesor Piedra es inteligente. Number 4. Oops, there's your answer. Anita y Juana. right? That would be they, so it would be ellas, so it would be ellas son jóvenes. Number 5, Julio y tú. Julio y tú. So you and Julio. Now, tú is meaning it's familiar, right? It's a familiar you, but he's not alone. He's plural, so bring it over to the plural side of the graph, and it's going to be the vosotros form if we are in Spain. So if we are in Spain, we would say Julio y tú sois divertidos. Or vosotros sois divertidos. You guys are fun. Or Julio and you are fun. Okay, next one. Julia y usted. Julia y usted. Julia and you. Again, it's plural. So find the usted, make it plural. You're over on the ustedes form, correct? So it would be ustedes son pacientes. You guys are patient. Okay, so now that you've completed that part B, if you have any questions, go back. Otherwise, finish the front side of your flip notes. You only have 4 more to go. Don't forget, you need to underline the subject and circle the conjugated verb ser in each sentence. You're not producing it, you're just circling it. And then write the translation into English. Tomorrow in class, we'll go over this and we'll do some more practice.